Hey, Stardust fam! Welcome back to the channel where we unpack the wild, weird, and downright epic stories that shaped our world. Today, we're diving deep into the life of Muhammad, the guy who sparked a global movement over 1,400 years ago that's still rocking the planet today. From orphan to prophet, his journey's got it all: heartbreak, divine plot twists, epic battles, and a legacy that's straight up legendary. So, grab your favorite snack, maybe a cup of tea, because why not? Hit that like button, and let's roll back the clock to ancient Arabia. Ready? Let's go. Picture this: it's 570 CE, and we're in Mecca, a dusty, bustling desert trading hub smack in the middle of the Arabian Peninsula. Think caravans, camels, and a whole lot of sand. Muhammad ibn Abdullah is born into the Quraysh tribe, the VIPs of Mecca who basically run the show. But here's the kicker: life hits him hard right out of the gate. His dad, Abdullah, dies before he's even born. Then, at 6, his mom, Amina, passes away too. Talk about a rough start. He's bounced around, first to his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, who's a big deal in the tribe, and then, after grandpa dies, to his uncle, Abu Talib. Little Muhammad grows up humble, herding sheep and later joining the family trade as a merchant. He's not flashy, but people notice something special about him. They start calling him Al-Amin, the trustworthy, because he's the guy you can count on. Fast forward to 25, and he's working for Khadija, a wealthy, sharp-as-a-tack businesswoman who's 15 years older and totally killing it in the trade game. She's so impressed by his honesty and hustle that she proposes to him. They tie the knot, have a bunch of kids, including their daughter Fatima, who'll be a big deal later, and build a solid, happy life together. Not a bad glow-up for an orphan kid from the desert, huh? Now, let's jump to 610 CE. Muhammad's 40, and he's got a habit of ditching the chaos of Mecca for some quiet time in the cave of Hira, a rugged spot up in the mountains. He's out there meditating, wrestling with life's big questions. Why's the world so messed up? What's it all mean? Then out of nowhere, the angel Gabriel rolls up. Gabriel's got a message straight from the top. He says, recite. And the first lines of the Quran drop like a mic. Muhammad's freaked out, and bolts home to Khadija, shaking. She wraps him in a blanket, calms him down, and says, "This is huge, and you're the guy for it." That moment in the cave? It's the spark that lights up Islam. From zero to divine messenger in one wild night. Talk about a plot twist. So, Muhammad's got this revelation burning in his chest, and he starts sharing it. There's one God, Allah, no more idle chaos. Help the poor, ditch the greed, live right. His inner circle eats it up. Khadija's all in, his young cousin Ali's on board, and his bestie Abu Bakr's like, sign me up. But here's the drama: Mecca's power players, the Quraysh elite, aren't vibing with it. They've got a sweet gig going, running the Kaaba, this big religious site packed with 360 idols that pilgrims pay big bucks to worship. Muhammad's message is bad for business, and they're pissed. They start trash-talking him, boycotting his crew, even throwing dirt, literal and figurative, at his followers. It gets brutal. Some of his people are tortured, others have to flee. Muhammad's holding strong, but the pressure's building. By 622 CE, Mecca's a pressure cooker ready to blow. The Quraysh are plotting to take Muhammad out for good. But he's got a plan. He and his squad make a daring escape to Yathrib, a city 200 miles north. This move, called the Hijra, isn't just a road trip, it's a game-changer. Yathrib welcomes him with open arms, and they rename it Medina, the city of the Prophet. In Medina, Muhammad levels up. He's not just preaching now, he's a leader, a diplomat, a judge. He unites warring tribes, sets up a community where faith and fairness rule, and even drafts a constitution. Here's where it gets cinematic. Mecca's not letting go without a fight, and the battles kick off. First up, Badr 624 CE, Muhammad's tiny army of 300 takes on a Quraysh force 3 times their size and wins. It's a David and Goliath vibe. Then Uhud in 625 CE flips the script, the Quraysh hit back hard, and Muhammad's even wounded. It's tense, it's messy, but he keeps pushing. After more clashes, he pulls a genius move in 628 CE with the Treaty of Hudaybiyah. It's a truce, everyone takes a breather, but it's really a power play. 2 years later, in 630 CE, the Quraysh break the deal, and Muhammad's like, game over. He marches into Mecca with 10,000 followers, takes the city without a drop of blood, and forgives everyone, even the haters who'd been gunning for him. He heads to the Kaaba, smashes the idols, and rededicates it to one God. From outcast to conqueror, this is peak glow-up territory. In 632 CE, Muhammad's at the top of his game. During his last pilgrimage to Mecca, he drops the farewell sermon, a masterclass in wisdom. He's talking justice, equality, women's rights, unity, stuff that still echoes today. Picture 100,000 people hanging on his every word. But then, the curtain starts to close. He falls ill back in Medina, and at 63, he passes away in the arms of his wife Aisha. He's buried right there, and his tomb's still a sacred spot millions visit. No fancy palace, no crown, just a legacy that's touched over 1 billion lives. From an orphan in the desert to a name known worldwide. And that's the life of Muhammad, orphan, merchant, prophet, legend. One man, one message, and a ripple that's still spreading 1,400 years later. What hits you most about his journey? The battles? The forgiveness? The faith? Drop your thoughts in the comments, I read 'em all. If you learned something new, smash that like button, and if you're not subscribed yet, join the Stardust fam for more epic tales every week. Next time, we're tackling another wild story? Stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.